Hello friends, this is Dicky Chadda from Astro Healer channel. A event that I was waiting for a very long time, and I'm sure that you also must be longing to know that on the 23rd of this month, October, a planet which has been going retrograde, which means backward motion. Of course, it's an illusion, but then this planet Shani Dev, Saturn, is getting direct on the 23rd of October early morning at 4 o'clock, around about 4 o'clock, and this is taking place in the sign of Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is a sign which is known as a earth sign, a movable sign, feminine in nature, and Capricorn in the Kalpurush Kundli is the natural 10th house of karma. So what I can see, as soon as Saturn gets direct on the 23rd of October, all your work that was stuck, that is going to, the obstacles that you were facing, the hurdles that you were encountering, that will be removed and things will start moving forward now. Apart from this, let us now look at how this is going to impact each and every life on this planet according to their Lagna and Moon Rashi. Requesting you again that you need to consider from both your Moon Rashi as well as your Lagna. So let's start with the first sign, Aries. For the sign of Aries, Capricorn happens to be your 10th house, and Shani Dev rules your 10th and 11th both house. It is getting direct in your 10th house, and from there it is looking at your 12th house, 4th house and 7th house. In this case, this is going to be very beneficial for you. So it's getting direct and it will definitely have an impact on your professional life for sure. You will see growth in your career. If you were looking for promotion, if you were looking for agreement, if there were assignments that you were not be able to complete, this will start. Your image, your reputation in the society will improve. Also, if you will get benefited because it's looking at the 12th house, so foreign land, some benefit is coming to you. And if you are planning to do some business in partnership, it's a good time you may start this. You may have some expenses that would be related to some medical issues with yourself. Next sign is Taurus. For Taurus, Saturn rules your 9th house and the 10th house. It's getting direct in the 9th house from where it is looking at the 11th house, 3rd house and the 6th house. Your luck is now going to support you, and now all your tasks would be accomplished. To achieve your goals, yes, you have to work a little hard because it's looking at the 3rd house of, rigorous pain that you have to take, efforts that you have to put. And also, if you're planning to change the job, this is the right time. I've been telling people, wait till the 23rd of October. Do not change job when Saturn is retrograde. If you are just about to do some investment, you're putting some money somewhere, then be a little careful, especially with your documentation. You will have an inclination towards spiritualism and religious activities as well. Next sign is Gemini. For Gemini, Saturn rules your 8th house and the 9th house, and it is getting direct in the 8th house itself. From 8th, it is looking at your 10th house, it is looking at your 2nd house and the 5th house. Here, you have to be very careful with your health. Do not delay, procrastinate, or be lethargic with your whatever task you are doing. You have to give up your laziness and start working for it. It's a good period for people who are into spirituality, dealing with occult, even for people like us who are astrologers. It's a good time. You must try to heal yourself first, your mind first, and then you will see the result. In terms of finances, you will have monetary gains through inheritance. 8th house talks about inheritance. or some past investments that will give you some dividends. Your relationship with your in-laws may get a little disturbed. Be a little careful that aspect. Next is Cancer. For Cancer, it rules the 7th and the 8th house. It's getting direct in the 7th house. From 7th, it is looking at the 9th house, 1st house, and the 4th house. Here, it's a favorable period for you if you want to get married. If you were getting proposal and you were not being able to make a decision, this is a good period. If you are married, this is a time that could be a little testing time for you, as you may see some ups and downs in your relationship. Saturn aspecting your ascendant can also put some impact on your health and your fitness. You are advised to eat a proper diet and have a good lifestyle. Do some activities, do some yoga, meditation, which will put you back on track. Next sign is Leo. For Leo, it rules the 6th house and the 7th house, and it is getting direct in the 6th house. I've been telling off and on, any evil planet in the 3rd, 6th, and 11th gives you good result. From the 6th house, it is looking at your 8th house, 12th house, and 3rd house. Here, Saturn getting direct in the 6th house is considered very good for you. Now, it's a good time if you have got some dispute, some litigation in the court, then the verdict, the result would be in your favor. You will be able to defeat all your enemies. Students who are preparing for competitive exams, it's a very good time for you. But this placement is not much good for people, married couple. You may have some disputes, some clashes at home. You are advised to try and understand your partner and speak it out, whatever is there in your mind, or listen to what she has to say or he has to say, and do not try to dominate on the other. Next sign is Virgo. For Virgo, it rules the 5th house and the 6th house. It is getting direct in the 5th house. From 5th house, it is looking at your 7th house, 11th house, and the 2nd house. It's a good time if you are a student, and you should definitely make full use of this Saturn direct now. Some of you who are facing problem as a student, okay, and much of your projects, assignments were getting delayed, or you couldn't submit it, this is a good time for you. Those who have been into some family planning, then you may get a good news. So many of you who are planning for a baby will get a good result. On professional ground, I would say that if you are planning for some change in your job, and you are advised to hold on because Saturn was going retrograde, then now it's the time that you can apply for jobs. Next is Libra. For Libra, it rules the 4th house and the 5th house, and it is also a Yog Karak planet. It rules the Kendra Bhav and Trikon Bhav. It is getting direct in the 4th house, looking at the 6th house, 10th house, and Lagna, 1st house. Saturn, as I mentioned, is a Yog Karak planet for you. You will have material gain. Good time for you. Disputes, especially pertaining to ancestral property or disputed properties, okay, will be sorted out. It's a good period to buy land, vehicle, do some renovation at your place, or especially if you want to buy some commercial property. If you have been facing some issues, disagreements with your mother, that will be resolved. Family life may lack some happiness. There would be emotional stress on you. So relax, things will be better. Next sign is Scorpio. For Scorpio, it rules the 3rd and the 4th house. It is getting direct in the 3rd house. As I mentioned, 3rd house is good. Saturn is looking at your 5th house, 9th house, and the 12th house. Saturn getting direct in the 3rd house of communication. Maybe it will limit your communication. That means you won't feel like speaking much. So you will have a very controlled communication. During this time, you have to keep a very balanced, keep yourself very balanced with your relationship, especially with your younger siblings, and avoid any type of conflicts or disagreement or arguments with them. Those who are into business will have to work a little harder for growth and achievements. If you have to travel, especially short distance, for expansion of your work and interaction with the customer, this is a good time. You may go ahead. Next sign is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, it rules the second house and the third house. It is getting direct in the second house. From second, it is looking at the fifth house. Sorry, it's looking at the fourth house, eighth house, and the 11th house. Now, your finances will remain quite stable, sturdy, and you will be able to earn better and save money as well. Family life may see some ups and downs, some conflicts, some maybe it's a second house of speech, so possible that you may go a little cold, a little blunt with your communication, and you may spoil relationship with people. So remain calm. You must also take care of your health, because even the 8th house is activated over here. Stay away from alcohol or gambling, or be careful with injuries and accidents. And alcohol, I'm again repeating, be a little careful, especially if you're drinking outside, and if you're driving and so on, be a little careful. Next is Capricorn. Capricorn, it rules your Lagna itself and the second house. So first and the second, and it is getting direct in the Lagna itself. From here, it is looking at the third house, 7th house, and the 10th house. You need to take good care of your health. That is the foremost thing. Try to work hard and give up your, the attitude where you are very lazy. You are trying to delay things by yourself. Try and do some meditation, some yoga for you, which will put you back on track. Try to keep yourself a little disciplined as much as possible. That will give you a positive result. There may be some changes that you will see in your lifestyle and even in your work profile. Health of a younger sibling may also keep you worried. Now, if you look at Aquarius, the next sign. Aquarius, it rules the Lagna and the 12th. So 12th house and the first house, and it is getting direct in the 12th house itself. From there, it is looking at your second house, 6th house, and the 9th house. Now, this is a favorable, very favorable time for those who are planning for long-term settlement abroad. Even if you wish to travel abroad, this is a good time for you. Yes, there could be some expenses. 12th house is activated over here, and it could be on a higher side. You need to take care of your health. Also, you can encounter some challenges, some obstacles in your career, your profession. If you were facing, if you're facing, now you'll see that there's an improvement. Things are much more smoother now. Next and the last sign is Pisces. For Pisces, it rules your 11th house and the 12th house. It is getting direct in the 11th house. From where it is looking at your Lagna, first house, 5th house, and the 8th house. Saturn in the 11th house will definitely give you very good results. All your desires will be fulfilled as soon as Saturn goes direct. On professional front, I see that you will be blessed with a very stable relationship. Those who are thinking of family planning and facing some obstacles till now those obstacles have gone. You can plan the family and you will see the result also. The good news will come your way very soon. If you are a student, especially who is trying to pursue in the field of law, will get good result, because it is the 12th house and it is looking at it is in the 11th house looking at the 5th house, and it's looking at the 8th house also. So those who are planning for studies in law, this is a very good time for you, and it will be you will get success. And if you are already a law students, maybe you can get a career for yourself now. So friend, this was all about Saturn getting direct on the 23rd of October. If you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell icon as well. And if you wish to contribute to me in my work, there is a thank button given down. You can contribute whatever you want to, and if you wish to, and within your capacity, within your limitations. Thank you so much.